you'll have to tell me when you can feel it. I'm going to raise it slowly. You're going to tell me. Ooh, you feel it? Is that too strong?
It's not too strong. It's like, I started feeling it on my foot first, but now I feel it in both.
It will. You should feel it.
It's
look,
pulsing.
You can even see
Yeah.
it. Do you want me to turn the light on?
I don't know. That's what I can't tell. Oh yeah, it is. It's kind of twitching a bit on my hand. I can't see it in the camera though. Maybe it's not strong enough. I could definitely take more. I'm just saying. If you want to turn it up.
Video
Yeah.
You want me to turn the light on?
Yeah, if you want.
So you can see better. And then, but I need to know before is this good for you, or can you
fine.
tolerate a little bit more?
I can tolerate more. Yeah. I've got a high pain tolerance.
I know, but I'm not trying to make you hurt. I need it to still be comfortable. So you tell me, ooh, that's a good one. Oh, your whole toe wiggles.
Like a pulse. I know. Ooh, this is totally different. Ooh. Wow.
We're gonna get. We may only do one side, and then I'll have to come back and connect you. We'll see. Oh no, I'm gonna make it.
This is pretty cool. And that's the heat lamp. Yeah, I've had my fair share of experience with TENS machines. So
here, I prefer a different style TENS machine, but I think it's just what you do it on. Like I have a TENS machine that breaks up.
See that one in my head? Yeah, that's that one you can normally see. It's usually dark. Hey guys, sorry. Woo, that was pretty much my breakfast. I'm coming back from acupuncture. It's just an experience, right? I've never had anything like that. And actually, believe it or not, the one on my right hand that I was showing you, it fell out towards the end. I guess I was moving too much. Okay, so the time is now roughly 10:50. I have to decide whether I'm going to go home or whether I'll go straight to the doctor's office. Please pardon my hair. I washed it this morning. It was soaking wet when I left. It's still wet. But, I mean, listen. It's one of those kind of days, okay? One of those kind of days. So, wow. I will say I feel really, really good. After that, that sort of TENS treatment, I feel really good. Like, it's supposed to help relax you, I think she was saying. So, I was kind of in a foul mood this morning because my niece was blocking my car. I was running late. But I had a chiropractic appointment. They do all of it here at the office. It's kind of not really behind me, but kind of this way. But they do chiropractic. They do acupuncture, massage, physical therapy, and you know everybody works together, so it's all a comprehensive plan. And so my chiropractor, who knows that I'm having the IUI today, she did my adjustment, and then she did something. I don't know what it was, but I was like laying on my face, and she was sort of you know, pressing certain points and sort of rubbing certain things. So she said she was giving me some good energy for today. So I don't know if that's helped to contribute to my more vibrant mood right now. But I feel really good, like after that adjustment, and then going into acu after, and then that TENS treatment. I don't know, this kind of did something to me. So my regular acupuncturist has been subbed out today. I guess she couldn't make it today, and the sub, I wasn't on her schedule, so I won't have a second treatment after my IUI, but I will have my normal treatments tomorrow and the next day, which is Saturday and Sunday, because today is Friday. So that's fine. I'm feeling really good today. So it's just going to be a slightly shorter day because, well, I don't have acupuncture for a second time. But that's okay. I've been doing my natural treatments as well. Although, I'm not allowed to do it after ovulation. And as you can see, let me see, I think I want to make my way to the doctor. I didn't want to be greedy in there. They had, they're doing donations for Puerto Rico. So I gave my donation. And for my donation, I got this cool lanyard. It says Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. So, so I gave my donation, got my lanyard. So that's fun. And they had Panera bagels. Oh, that's what I was just eating. I apologize if I made you hungry, but I haven't had breakfast at all. So I wanted to make sure I ate something. They had coffee, but I don't drink coffee. Not that I could have coffee anyway, but I don't drink coffee. But everybody's really sweet in there. Everybody is super duper sweet. And I think almost the whole office knows that I'm going through this process. So they are like really going around, rubbing my belly, giving me all kinds of good juju. I love, 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 love this office. So if you're like in the Orlando, Florida area, this office, this is Active Living Health Center off of Narcousie, just south of Lee Vista. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a good chiropractor, a good massage therapist, a good acupuncturist, some physical therapy, or just a good overall homeopathic health plan, this is a place to go. And as a matter of fact, Dr. Jody, who's the main chiropractor over here, she's a sports chiropractor, and she actually has gone to help with the U.S. hockey team during the Winter Olympics. So that's really cool. So they're just a fun bunch over there, and they're really, really sweet office. Everyone in there, from the receptionist to everyone helping out in there, everybody's super sweet, and I couldn't be more happy with this office. So, yeah, so, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Today's a good day. It's Insemination Day. Yes, it's Insemination Day. Things are a little different than normal, but that's okay. I am, I think I already mentioned this already, either in a previous video, because I'm not sure if I'm going to mix this with my cycle plan video, or if I'm just going to do Insemination Day separately. But, you know, 22 pounds down in 8 weeks. I still owe you a video, so now that the 8 weeks is over, I'll do another video explaining what I was doing to lose my weight. But I feel really good, especially now that I don't have to be super strict with my diet now that the 8 weeks is over. I kind of indulged just a little bit, and I feel it made me feel great. Like, oh my gosh, I finally had something off my plan, and it just put me in such one of the best moods. And so that bagel was just a plain bagel. I really should have got the raisin. I should have gotten the raisin. That's what I really wanted, but that's okay. And I had the chive cream cheese. That's my dose of full fat milk for today. And I'm actually still hungry because that was like a little mini bagel. But yeah, I feel good today. I feel good today, and today is going to be a good day, and we are going to make a baby today. I'm claiming it, that we are going to make a baby today. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We are going to make a baby today. I'm claiming it. You know, it's all in God's hands at the end of today, but I'm claiming we're making a baby today. I have a date with my donor. That's what I like to call my insemination days. Date with the donor. So this is now our third date. And we all know the third date is like the make it or break it date, right? Right. So he's got to impress me. This is his last chance to impress me. No, it's not his last chance, but you know that. I don't want to, come on. I don't want to run her over. Oh Yeah, see, unfortunately, a lot of people here in Florida, they like to reverse without looking at their mirrors or looking at where they're going. So they run into things. I can't tell you how many accidents, or almost accidents, actually, because I haven't been in any accidents, but how many almost accidents I have been in because people are reversing out of parking spaces and not using their rear view mirrors or not looking behind them. So, come on, honey. She's making her way back. I don't know what's going on. This is a little suspect. She's walking up and down the parking lot. There's a random car just sitting here. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe she's lost or something. I don't know. But he's got to move. He's got a car behind him now. Alright, so now the question is, now what do I do? I'm still a little hungry. I feel like I want to get something to eat. The question here is what? Now what do I eat? Got 45 minutes. Where can I get a really good breakfast? On my way to the doctor's office. I mentioned this. I totally mentioned this in my TTC tag. But I listened to my donor conversation during my insemination. So, but the acupuncturist today, mind you, not my regular acupuncturist, but the sub, she had mentioned the healing tones. So I think I'm going to look into some healing tones where I'll listen to my donor conversation during the IUI and then I'll watch my conception video and then I will listen to the healing tones during the 20 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll do that because I'll be in the room all by myself. I can turn it up and stuff. My hair is like a whole mess. But I mean, it's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. I don't know, something about that TENS machine, man. It really opened up some kind of chakra or something. I don't know what that thing did, but I feel really good after that. That's, I like it. When she mentioned this machine, she's like, yeah, I have to hook you up to the electricity. I'm like, wait, what? Really? I've never seen this before. I'm interested. You know? This is like, I feel like really like vibrant. Ooh. Vibrant and giddy, and wow, that was some good stuff. That was some really good stuff. I could go to Wawa. I could have got a sandwich from there. Nah, I'll go to Chick-fil-A. I will go to Chick-fil-A. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a while. So we'll go to Chick-fil-A. Maybe I'll go to Panera too. Get my usual. No, I should be staying away from sugar, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to stay away from sugar, so maybe I should. Yeah, let me not do that. Man, let me just go to Chick-fil-A. And it's before the lunch rush, so nobody's in the drive-thru. Yes, nobody's in the drive-thru. Are they open? They are open. Nobody's in the drive-thru. First time coming to Chick-fil-A and there's absolutely no line. Today is my day. Yes. Now I know we're gonna make a baby today. Yes. Gosh, I feel really good. I feel really good. Let's see what I'm gonna get. And now I can make my way to the doctor's office and be there early and just wait. Let's talk about my OPKs. I think the timing is really good right now because I triggered yesterday morning. And if you follow my journey through my previous, sorry I'm eating, but if you follow my journey through my previous IUIs, I haven't always been okay with the timing. It's not anybody's fault. It's just what my body does. My first IUI, I feel like I triggered, but then I really until so much later, so 2 days after the IUI. That's frustrating. Considering that frozen sperm that delivers almost fresh sperm. Some people say 48 hours. Some people say 24 hours. To be honest, I guess it all depends on the environment and the sperm. I'm just gonna go with 24 hours from here on out. If I'm surprised, I'm surprised. But I wasn't happy with the timing. It's nobody's fault. Just wasn't happy with it. Because my doctor, my RE, he did the IUI, I think 17 hours after trigger. Most women seem to get their IUIs 36 hours. So when the first one didn't work, I kind of let him work his protocol. For the second one, I made it a point to mention, why weren't we doing the 36 hours? Seems like a lot of other doctors use the 36-hour protocol. So we went a little further out for my second IUI. My second IUI was around 21 hours. In that particular case, I feel like I ovulated before the IUI. He doesn't check. Some REs do ultrasounds to check to see if you've ovulated or not. He doesn't. I'm sure that keeps the cost down too. But I felt like I ovulated before the IUI and then. But this time around, both of those times, because I triggered, I didn't keep up with the OPKs because I know once you have the ACG in your system, it's kind of hard to tell whether you're having an LH surge or not. This time around, I did something a little different. I'm gonna keep eating, and y'all watch this. My OPKs from this cycle. I started with the sorry for the sniffles this morning. I woke up all congested and whatnot. Must be the HCG shot. But I started the Wanfo strips. Those are the ones on the right. I started those on day 6. So that's where you see day 6, day 7. I waited to do the Clear Blue Advanced Digital until day 8. So I did 8, 9, 10. 11 is that morning I triggered at the doctor's office on day 11. So I wanted to see if the trigger was in my system. So last night I took it again. So as you can see, there's barely a second line up until 11 at night. So the Clear Blue Advanced gave me a low on day 8, but then gave me a high on day 9, and on day 9 and 10 are my gonal F days. So I had the low on 8. By day 9, the control line was getting a little brighter. So I had a high. And then on day 10, it was extra bright. And I got a high that day. And then on the morning of day 11, I also got a high. Now my natural ovulation isn't really until cycle day 18, 19. So I had no reason to believe that I would have an LH surge until after the trigger shot. So this is the first time I've actually done OPKs after trigger, because I was interested in what they would say. And I'm glad I have both the Wandful strips and the clear blue, because I have basically something to compare it to. So with the Wandful strips, you don't get a positive on that strip until your test line is the same darkness or darker than the control line. So even on 11 at night on the Wandful strip, I don't know how well you can see it, but if you look at day 11, that's the 1 second from the bottom, you'll notice while the two lines are dark, the test line, which is the line on the left, is slightly lighter than the line on the right. So by way of the Wandful strips, that is not a positive test. But as you can see on day 12, which I just took this morning, that the test line is, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's slightly darker. Now, if you look at the two tests together, the 11 at night on the advance gave me a peak. So I couldn't really use the advance again, because once you get a peak, it stays there for 48 hours. But it doesn't stop me from using the test stick, so I just used the test stick without the actual monitor, because I wanted to see what the lines said, if they looked any different. And as you can see, the lines on these two tests are pretty much exactly the same. On 11 at night, that test line is slightly lighter than the control line, which on the Wandful strip means negative. However, the clear blue advance gave me a peak, when in all actuality, it's not really a peak until this morning, where you can see the test line is obviously darker than the control line. So I think this is really interesting. I know a lot of women have been complaining about the clear blue advanced digital, stating that it didn't really give them good readings. And here's what this looks like, right? So this is the one I've been using. I've seen a number of other women who, where the nurses at their facilities may have told them that this one doesn't work very well, or it hasn't worked very well for some of the other women. But for me personally, I've never had any issue with it. It's always pretty accurately, as long as I follow the rules. When I wasn't doing a medicated cycle, I did have one time where I started testing earlier than the instructions told me, and I got a peak when I really wasn't peaking. So it just so happens that I was so early that I could wait out that 48 hours, start testing again, and then I got a peak at the time that I was actually ovulating, and I had all the physical signs and whatnot. So the OPKs are a lot more telling for me this cycle, because my basal temps have been pretty erratic this month, so I can't really tell what's going on with them. But this test here, I'm happy about this 12-day test here. In the morning, this is first morning urine, except for when it's at night on the Wandful strips, where I started on cycle day 6. That's the very top one. You'll notice the test line is a little darker, and then when I go to cycle day 7, it actually got lighter. I think this is feeding into my intuitions that I am ovulating early in my cycle, likely from my right side, and that's why my right side is always so weak. I had a bout of fatigue early on in the cycle, around cycle day 6 or 7. I do believe that I did ovulate, so I just don't have any proof of it other than my basal temps spiking before they should spike, but no kind of spike that an app would detect as ovulation. I think I'm getting multiple ovulations, and that's why my temps have been a little erratic this month, because my body's just doing what it's doing. This is sort of a forced ovulation, so it'll be pretty interesting to see how this goes. But I think if this cycle doesn't work, next month I'm going to start the Wanfo strips. Since I have so many, I am going to start them on cycle day 1 of my cycle, just to see if I can catch a rogue LH surge. I do believe I had an LH surge probably around cycle day 4 or 5, and it was starting to come down, and I caught the down end of it on cycle day 6, which is why that line was a little dark, and then it got lighter on cycle day 7 because the surge was over. I'm not for certain, but that's my intuition, so we'll have to test this out if I get an opportunity next month. But if not, I won't be mad, because that means I'll be priggers. All right, so this is what's going on with my OPKs this cycle. And I am looking forward to my IUI later on today. All right. All right. I'm still eating, but welcome back. But yeah. So I guess maybe you can still get an LH surge, or your body still does that. I don't know. Your PK was definitely better this morning than it was last night. So I feel good about that. I haven't had any of the ovulation discomfort. I had a few twinges here and there. But I don't know when the egg will actually get released. According to my RV, nobody knows exactly when it's released or whatever. My basal temp was up this morning, but you know what? It really wasn't a good reading, because I've been up and down since 4 o'clock this morning. I took it like, I think 6 a.m. I was like wide awake. But it does appear to be a spike, because my temp like dropped yesterday. I don't know. My basal temps have been real up, down, up, down, up, down. You ever watch Empire? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, it's been real up and down. I have no faith in my basal temps right now. So, relying on the OPKs this time around. I'll still do the BBTs, but my chart just looks a mess. So I have no idea what's going on. But good stuff. Just like last time, I feel really good about this one. Really good about it. I feel like the timing is good. All the extra juju around. I feel good right now. Even though my morning started off a little rough, I feel good right now. My girlfriend called me last night. Told me she had passed this test, her first time taking it, to get her license, and so life insurance. She was so excited. That's how I ended my evening. I had a little bit of a headache, and then she called me and told me the great news. Headache completely away. I was hooping and hollering and congratulating her. She said I was the first person she told, and we've been friends since the 6th grade, so we're like besties. So proud of her. And so I got to end my evening on a good note. And then you know what? I woke up this morning and I had this flux of new subscribers. Can I just shout y'all out real quick? I can't remember any of your names. And I'm using my phone to record, so I can't even look you up. But oh my gosh, thank you so much for subscribing. Today's just a busy day, but thank you so much for subscribing. This video is going to be really late, but thank you to all the subscribers that I know. Now I know I'm subscribed to a bunch of people. My subscriptions are not public. They probably should be, but they're not. So there are a bunch of people out there who don't even know that I'm subscribed to them. That's fine. But I'm totally subscribed. They gotta know because I comment on their videos. You must know that I'm subscribed. Thank you for the new subscribers today. And, you know, thank you for coming along on this journey with me and supporting me. And, you know, rooting for me and being in my corner. All my subbies who've been there from day one to new subbies, welcome. Hope you enjoy the ride. Literally. I am in such a good mood today. And I'm on fire with my little jokes. Today is a great day. No line at the Chick-fil-A. And that awesome bagel. I feel really good. And my chicken strips. My Polynesian sauce. And we're gonna make a baby today. Yes, we are gonna make a baby today. I will say that today is the first cycle that I don't feel stressed out about work. It's a little somber. My other girlfriend, who I've also known since the 6th grade, she put a post on Facebook yesterday that she was, she went to the hospital in an ambulance from her job. She's got a personal situation that's going on where she got injured, and now she has a little trouble. Just, whoa, what's this guy doing? She had a brain injury. For the most part, she's okay, but it's just one of those things that you have to wait on. It takes time to heal. And so she's been off of work for a while, and now she's finally going back to work, and she's just so happy to go back to work. And her symptoms from that injury have reoccurred, and in a major way. And I guess her co-workers were really concerned, so they called an ambulance and sent her to the hospital. I think she's doing okay. She made the post herself. But I haven't had a chance to call her because I just saw that late last night before I fell asleep, and I didn't want to call her. It was really late in the morning. I didn't want to call her. She's in California, so she's 3 hours behind. And then I woke up early trying to get this done today, so I haven't had a chance to call her. So I want to talk to her and make sure she's okay. I'll call her after. And she's the one that's coming to visit me in November. I kind of want to tell her what's going on today, and I kind of don't, because if I do end up pregnant, I will find out the day she comes into town. I will have the results from my beta that day. So I kind of want to surprise her with it, you know what I mean? But she is subscribed to me here. I don't know. I don't think she watches. She doesn't keep up as much because she's busy too. She'll get around to the videos at some point. But I'm hoping to surprise her. So if she's not watching the videos, hopefully she'll be surprised. I'm at the doctor's office. Sorry, it looks like an abandoned building. And this part of the building, the office is, and then it's another part. It's under construction, I guess. But you know, thanks guys for joining me on my brunch. Totally excited. It's totally excited to make a baby. Oh, I probably shouldn't be drinking this cold water, right? Should probably have something nice and warming. I got a half hour for it to warm up. I haven't had my vitamins this morning because I was totally expecting to go home. I have to make sure I go home, get my prenatal, get my CoQ10, which I've still been taking. So, all my other vitamins. Pardon me. Today's a beautiful day. It's cloudy, but it's beautiful. You see this blue sky here? It's really beautiful today. My thermostat says 83 right now. Sorry the air's been on all this time. It's probably been really loud too. But I just turned the air down. Wow, I think that TENS thing just really put me in such a good mood. Like, if you ever do acupuncture, I really suggest you try that out. Ask about it because, wow, my whole mood is like frown upside down, like nothing can bring me down type. Today is a good day, like, yeah. I feel really good. I'm sure the Chick-fil-A had a little bit to do with that. It's been a while since I've had like my comfort food. It's been a while. But I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating being down 22 pounds. I'm celebrating the end of an 8-week hardcore weight loss journey. It didn't end with 35 pounds, but I am happy that it ended with 22. I'll go into what all went down in the video that I created to explain what I did to lose my weight, but I am happy with my results. I am happy. And I might even been down even further than the 22 because, well, I was chock full of hormones. I was already feeling bloated. So that probably contributed to maybe a little bit more weight. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all because I feel good today. And I was a little dehydrated this morning. And I had a cup of water. And I'm going to drink this water here. And we're going to have a good insemination day today. We are going to make a baby. Yes. We are going to make a baby. Absolutely. So, date with the donor. I'm not necessarily dressed for the occasion, but what else, you know? He can't see me. And I don't think the sperm care. So, I don't think they care. But I'll get another vial today. It's another souvenir. I still have mine too. I carry them in my purse. See, here's my purse. I come to my inseminations. I get my vial, I pop it in my purse, and they don't leave. But here they are. Here they are. California Cryobank. Oh, you can't see that part, huh? There you go. My 2 vials. These little guys didn't get me my baby. I'm hoping this next set of little guys will get me my baby. But I got some bad news though. I got that dreaded email from the cryobank. It says my donor has a low supply and he's retired from the program, so they're not expecting any more samples from him, which means if he and I are meant to be in making this baby, it has to happen in these next 5 outs. We shall see. If not, then I guess I'll be picking another donor as my income allows, you know. That made me a little sad and, to be quite honest, a little panicked. I felt like I should buy like two or three more vials. But I didn't, because I know that these 5 vials end in IVF. They end in IVF. Oh, I'm getting one of those little pains back here on my right side. But it's like back here. It's not by my ovary. It's like kidney, liver, something. It's in the back. It's twinging or whatever. That's why I'm drinking this water. Also, I think I'm going to try this IUI with a full bladder because I feel like I got to pee now. I'm going to hold it. Usually they ask me if I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to do that this time around. I'm just going to hold it. Yep. I'm just going to hold it. I know a lot of other YouTubers said to try the whole full bladder thing. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try the full bladder thing. See how this works out. Almost done this water. But yeah, such a pretty day. What does Dr. McDreamy on Grey's Anatomy say? It's a beautiful day to make lives. It's a beautiful day to make babies. Oh, it's a beautiful day to save lives is what he says. I'm going to say it's a beautiful day to make lives. Yes. It's a beautiful day to make lives. Let's hope my little girl's in this vial now. It is hoping. Gosh, I really feel good today. I really feel good. I really, really do. I'm just all smiles today. And my coworkers who know that I'm here today, we're all on the good luck train. They don't know about the baby dust thing, but I feel awesome. I feel absolutely awesome. Like euphoric. I don't think I've ever felt like this. Wow. This is good. I gotta use that TENS thing more often. I have to tell Dr. Smith, like, why don't we do this all the time? I feel absolutely great. We should do this all the time. Like, all the time. Okay, the do is done. Got my extra file. And now I get to do my visualization and listening to some healing tones. So I will get back to you guys on the way back home. Bye. Hey y'all. Got my souvenir. My hair look even worse. But I'm gonna get home because I got a customer that wants my assistance. So I will get home. I will say there is something to holding your pee. As a matter of fact, I'm still holding it. Because the office closes at 12 on Friday. So the nurse said she hung out and waited just for me. And basically everything rushed out. But yeah, so there's something to that water. Although I still had to cough for him to grab my cervix and stuff and hold it in place. So that was a little sore once he pulled it down. But I don't know, maybe my uterus is just weird shaped since I had that fibroid on it for so long. But anyway, he remarked about my cervical mucus. That's the first time. So that makes me feel really good about this particular insemination as well. Wow, today's just a really good day. I'm just like all vibes everywhere today. Ooh, there's a big hump here. Ooh, yes. Oh, all right. So everything is just really good. I think the timing is good. You saw the OPKs. The cervical mucus was here this time around. It was a little lacking. It was definitely lacking the last time around. It was a little lacking the first time around. The mucus is nice and thin. I haven't even seen egg white. It's just been all like watery. So that's really good. I'm so happy about that. And I hope this IUI. I watched my fertilization conception video, and then oh, come on, chick. Then I found a video with the healing tones, and then I just listened to that, and it was actually quite relaxing, soothing. They're weird tones. It's not music, but it is rhythmic. So hopefully it did something. It did something. It will be doing something. I think I'll listen to it some more. I think that's a good thing to listen to while I'm doing like my fertility massage, or while I'm doing my casserole pack. That's something good to listen to. The ones I saw on YouTube, you can find them on YouTube. I'll link one below, the one I was listening to in my IUI. But the one I was listening to was about a half hour worth of tone. Some of the other ones are like an hour or longer. But it was really good. I feel relaxed, and you know, the tones are supposed to do something with the vibrations in your body, and you know, make everything go together. So I'll listen to that, and I just feel really good today. Man, I feel really good. Something about that TENS machine, and then good food always makes you feel good. And then the tones, and this was like an easy peasy insemination. But you know what I didn't get? I didn't get the numbers. I forgot to ask the doctor for the numbers, so I don't know how many swimmers. I don't know what the motility. But when I come back in for my beta, I will get that. And then I'll just update the description on this video. But yeah. Holy. Tell you, man, these folks can't drive. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Tidy up my point of view. I got a new attitude. today is a good day, baby. Woo! Alright, so I'm just driving home. I don't have anything else to add or to talk about. So I feel like this video is going to be a long one. And, you know, if it is, then thanks for hanging out with me. You know, this is such a long journey, and you know, to not have anybody here with me. I mean, my niece is here, but she's kind of doing her own lollygag thing. But you know, the people that I talk about this with on a regular basis, so like the women in the forums, you women out here in YouTube world, you know, I don't have a partner, so I don't really have anyone going through it with me, and it makes me feel good that I can talk to you all, because I think my friends in my regular day, not that they don't care, not that they're not supportive, but I think they get tired of me talking about this. And in fact, this is my life right now. I don't have anything else other than work or whatever. I don't have anything else going on in life, so I don't have any other topics of conversation besides this. And I guess maybe it makes people uncomfortable a little bit. I don't know. But, you know, it's not like I get into, like, the TMI subjects or anything. It's just, this is what's going on right now. So, oh, well. But I am grateful that I have you all who are following me on this journey, that I can talk to you about all of this. And I can watch your journeys, and we can just share our experiences together. But I am heading home for work, and see what I can do while I lay up a little bit. And if I have something else to say later on tonight, then I will get back on. But if not, thank you for watching, and baby dust to all you TTCers out there. And thanks for hanging out with me on my insemination day. Until next time, bye-bye.